Okay, let's talk about simplifying this problem. Notice it says use rational exponents to write as a single radical expression. Assume that all variables represent positive real numbers. So let's talk about what we have going here. Notice that we have two radical expressions being multiplied together. They are of different roots, right? This is a cube root, this is a fifth root, which means as it sits, we cannot multiply the 3 times the x because it's two different roots. So they suggest use rational exponents to write as a single logarithm. So that's what we're going to do. So if I use rational exponents, that means I change, what in the world? I change the cubed root of 3 to 3 to the 1/3, right? And then the fifth root of x is x to the 1/5. Now what rule are we using? The denominator of your fractional or your rational exponent is whatever the root is. The numerator is whatever your base is raised to. Well, 3 is raised to the first power because there is no exponent there. Same thing with x. Now, to multiply these together, remember we need to add these exponents together. I need to add those. Well, to add fractions, you need a common denominator. So what am I going to do to fix this? So I've got 3 to the 1/3 times x to the 1/5. My common denominator is 15. So what am I going to do? I'm going to multiply this fraction by 5 over 5 and this fraction by 3 over 3. Now where does that take me? Okay, fine. So I have 3 to the 5/15 times x to the 3/15. Now, if I was multiplying the same base right here, I could add 5 plus 3 and get 8/15. But this is a 3 and this is an x. So they're different bases, right? So I can't say this is 3 to the 8/15 or this is x to the 8/15 because these don't match. They have to match to be able to use that rule. So to carry on, watch this trick. I'm going to write this as 3 to the 5th times x to the 3rd. Notice I grabbed the numerator from each one, but since the denominators match, I can raise those both to the 1 over the 15 power. So look, I'm going to put the 1 over 15 out here. Now, is that the same thing? Well, yeah, because if you have a power to a power, you just multiply those together. So 5 times 1 over 15 is 5 over 15, and this 3 times 1 over 15 is 3 over 15. Now, I can rewrite this radical with that 1/15 root. Remember, that would be the 15th root. So this is equivalent to the 15th root of 3 to the 5th times x to the 3rd. Now we have achieved our mission of writing these radicals as a single radical, okay? There's one more thing we can do though. This 3 to the 5th right here, we can simplify that. And your homework does want you to do that. So this is going to be the 15th root of 243, because that is what 3 to the 5th is, times x to the 3rd. Now this is the final answer. And y'all, that's just half the battle. The other half of the battle is getting this typed into your homework. And so what I've done, if you'll notice, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to answer this question, right? The first thing you need to do is pick this, my pen working, pick this, my pen's not working. Let me try that again. It's still not working. Okay, it should write right on top of here. It's not. Okay, let me write underneath it. Maybe it'll work there. Right there. Stand by. Ha! My pen's working. There we go. So I'm picking this first. Okay? So when I select that, look, this is what pops up. There we go. Now what goes here, remember, is 15. So I'm going to type in a 15 right here in that upper one because it's a 15th root. Now what I'm supposed to type in down here is going to be 243. And remember, it's x to the, I have to go back and look, my bad, 3rd, okay? So I'm back here, 243, x to the 3rd. So I'm going to just type 243 inside there, and then I'm going to type in X. So right here I have 15 already typed in, 15 typed in there. I'm typing in 243, and then I hit X, and then I hit this button right here, and what's going to pop up is a little square right there, and then I type in my third. And that's it. Now I've got some advice for you. If you need to manipulate or move around inside your 15th root to get this right, use the arrow buttons. Don't use the back button or anything like that. So you can use this button to go up to an exponent, or even up here to this 15. And then these buttons move you left and right, just right there on your keyboard. Okay, and then when you get it typed in, that's what it's supposed to look like, and then yay, we got it right. So I hope this helps you out with the math and with entering that answer correctly into your homework. Hope you have a great day.